A delightful morning to all. I am Riya Abbas of grade 11. The suffering of each depends not upon the factual happenings, but upon the texture of one's mind. A strong man is one who faces facts. He is weak who wants to escape from them. With this inspiring quote of Swami Chinmayananda, let's begin our Chin News. National News. Ramp up first COVID vaccine dose coverage of 18+, centered to northeastern health states. India's COVID-19 vaccine coverage has climbed to 677.21 million so far, of which 519.86 million have received the first dose and the remaining 157.34 million are fully vaccinated. The center on Saturday asked 11 northeast and hill states and union territories to quickly increase the first dose coverage of the vaccine against coronavirus disease. Among those in 18+ age group and focus on the above 60 years, saying the coverage of both doses has been unsatisfactory in some states. The 11 states, the union territories included Arunachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, Uttarakhand, Assam, Nagaland and Sikkim. IAF commemorates Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav with a 75 aircraft elephant walk. New Delhi. Indian Air Force on Tuesday marked the celebration for 75 years of India's independence by performing a magnificent elephant walk with a fleet of its elite fighter jets. Prime Minister Modi had initiated the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations for 75 years of independence from the British Raj. Fit India Quiz launched by Ministers Anurag Thakur and Dharmendra Pradhan. Sports Minister Anurag Thakur and Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan launched the first ever nationwide quiz on sports and fitness called Fit India Quiz. Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur and Union Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan launched the Fit India Quiz, which is the first ever quiz on fitness and sports in New Delhi. The Fit India Quiz is aimed at creating awareness about fitness and sports among school-going children. It is the first nationwide quiz based on fitness and sports for school children. Prime Minister Modi releases special Rs 125 coin on ISKCON founder's 125th birth anniversary. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada founded the International Society for Krishna Conscience, commonly known as the Hare Krishna movement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday released a special commemorative coin of Rs 125 to mark the 125th birth anniversary of ISKCON founder Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada via video conferencing. Taj Mahal and Agra Fort to reopen from September 21. The Agra administration plans to follow strict protocols while reopening both monuments. The Agra administration plans to follow strict protocols while reopening both Taj Mahal and Agra Fort. 6 months after the Taj Mahal and Agra Fort were closed to the public, the World Heritage Monuments will reopen from September 21. The two monuments have been closed since March 17, days before the nationwide lockdown was instituted to curb the spread of coronavirus disease. Science News. Modular device developed to conduct extraterrestrial experiments in space. In a study published in Acta Astronautica, the team showed how the device can be used to activate and track the growth of a bacterium called Sporosaccharia pasteurai over several days with minimal human involvement, Bangalore-based IISc said in a statement. Researchers at the Indian Institute of Science and Indian Space Research Organization have developed a modular, self-contained device to cultivate microorganisms which could enable scientists to carry out biological experiments in outer space. A study published in Acta Astronautica, the team showed how the device can be used to track and activate the growth of a bacterium called Sporosaccharia pasteurai over several days with minimal human involvement, Bangalore-based IISc said in a statement. New studies show how Arctic warming can cause severe winter weather. A new study has now pointed out that these changes in the Arctic region induced by the anthropogenic global warming have disrupted a wind system called stratospheric polar vortex (SPV). In the recent past, the Arctic region has warmed rapidly, and studies have shown that the temperatures in the region have risen about twice as fast as global temperatures. This phenomenon is termed Arctic amplification, and multiple factors including increased greenhouse gas emissions and atmospheric transport of heat to the region play important roles. Tokyo Paralympics. Pramod Bhagat and Manoj Sarkar credited their coach Gaurav Khanna after winning gold and bronze respectively at the Tokyo Paralympics. Trailing 4-11 against Great Britain's Daniel Battle in second game of men's singles SL3 final. The only thing going through Indian badminton player Pramod Bhagat's mind was not to allow the match to go into third and decider game. Harvinder Singh bagged archery bronze in individual recurve to grab India's 13th medal. Harvinder Singh made history on Friday as he claimed India's first ever medal in para archery by bagging the bronze at the Tokyo Paralympics. Harvinder lost the men's semi-final individual recurve open to move into the bronze medal match where he bet South Korea's Kim Min-soo in the shoot-off to claim India's 13th medal at the showpiece event. Harvinder is the third medal winner for India on Friday after Praveen Kumar and Avani Lekhara. India is currently placed 37th on the medals tally with 2 golds, 6 silver and 5 bronze. Moving on to Vidyalaya news. An online fancy dress competition was conducted by National Child Development Council for Kids. Students from our Vidyalaya also took part in it and won many prizes. Ratin Arab LKGB got first prize, Parthiv Pramod UKGC got second prize, Ishan got third prize for the fancy dress competition. Ritika Sujit LKGB got second prize for Onam speech. Leah V UKGC first prize for Malayali manga. A hearty congratulations to all the winners. National Sports Day. Champions keep playing until they get it right. To inculcate the spirit of sportsmanship, develop strategic and analytical thinking, leadership quality, goal setting, risk-taking and teamwork among children, our school also celebrated National Sports Day. Now moving on to the special program. A good beginning makes a good difference. Yes, for that, let me welcome Abhirami of Class 9B.
Awakening Indians to India, book by Chinmaya Yuvakendra. The Champions of Liberation. Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji, a true leader. Subhash Chandra Bose was born on January 23, 1897 in Cuttack. He was strongly influenced by Swami Vivekananda's teachings. He joined in Indian civil service in England but deeply disturbed by the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. He returned to India. Subhash Chandra Bose formed the Indian National Army INA and a government by the name Azad Hind Government was declared on October 21, 1943. INA freed the Andaman and Nicobar Islands from the British and were renamed as Swaraj Shahid Islands. Delhi Chalo, let's march to Delhi was the war cry of the INA. Unfortunately, Bose, while traveling from Singapore to Tokyo, reportedly died in a plane crash. He was just 48. Tandja Tope. Tandja Tope was a hero of fight for freedom in 1857. His very name made the mighty English generals tremble. Deceived by his friend, he faced death like a hero for the sake of his country. He was the supreme commander in the War of Indian Independence, which is in 1857, and challenged the hold of British over India. Holding aloft the flag of freedom, he sought to break the chain of slavery and fought the military might of English heroically. He was Tandja Tope. Maharana Pratap, the Great Rajput. Maharana Pratap was a great Rajput king. One of the gallant Rajput king who resisted the Mughals was Rana Pratap. In the Battle of Haldigati in 1576, fought between Maharana Pratap and Mughals, the Rajputs were not able to overcome the combined strength of the Mughals and renegated Rajput princes who had played the role of tarriators. Maharana Pratap was badly hurt in that battle and was saved by his wife's horse Chitak, who took him in an unconscious state away from the battle scene. Later, he gathered the Bhil tribals and formed an army to fight the Mughals. but his attempts to liberate Chittoor remained unfulfilled. Rana Pratap died in 1597. Guru Gobind Singh. Gobind Singh was born at Patna in the year 1666. He was hardly 9 years of age when Guru Tej Bahadur was martyred at Delhi. Guru Gobind Singh then assumed the spiritual suzerainty and became the Guru. He soon trained himself for fulfillment of his duties both in spiritual and temporal sense. He became a great poet, a mystic scholar, a fine soldier, a tactical general, and an astute politician. He was soon able to consolidate the Sikhs into a body of brave fighting peoples with common loyalty and common purpose. His life mission: extend the region of righteousness on earth, seize and destroy the evil and the sinful. Guru Gobind Singh attained salvation in 1708 AD. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, a man of great waves. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai was born on September 5, 1872. The nation will always remember Chidambaram principally for pioneering role he played in building India's Swadeshi shipping industry. Drawing inspiration from Ramakrishnananda, a disciple of Swami Vivekananda, VOC restored the Swadeshi work. He initiated steps to break the monopoly of British shipping in the coastal trade with Ceylon. Being a disciple of Tilak, he plunged into the freedom movement along with revolutionary poet Subramanya Bharati and Subramanya Shivam. He was arrested in March 1908 on charge of sedition and sentenced to a double transportation for life. He was finally released on December 12, 1912. V.O. Chidambaram Pillai passed away on November 18, 1936. There were many freedom fighters who looked into the eyes of the tyrannical British rule and dared to raise the slogan of an independent India. Some are celebrated all across the world among the Indian community, while there are others whose names, despite being worthy of all the glory that there is, remaining anonymous to the masses today. Meet you all again and share you more about the champions of liberation in the next session. Thank you.
That's really an incredible session on Incredible India. Awakening Indians to India. Thank you, Abhirami. Never complain about the number of hours you have put in to do a job. Your nobility must estimate how much of you was put into each of your daily works. With this quote of our Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda, this is Riya Abbas signing off. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay exuberant. Thank you.